keep posting to GitHub, and I'm posting this every single day. So you can see yesterday, 13 hours ago, I'm making updates every single day. Essentially, we're building AI agents on the Solana blockchain. The Solana blockchain has all the volume, and it's treated me very well this year. So I am gonna keep working. I'm gonna build where it's been essentially. So is it gonna change somewhere else? Maybe. I don't know. But right now, all the volume is on Solana. I look at my list of tokens that I'm watching here, dude. I go here, and I was counting this last night. I was looking through my entire watch list after being in crypto for a decade or whatever. I've looked at my whole watch list. Okay, I got BTC and ETH up there and Solana. BTC, ETH, and Solana. Okay, and then I got Apu, Chill, Fart, bro. These are all tokens, dude. Literally, let's talk about all the ones that aren't the big caps. Okay, I'm not promoting these by any means. I realized last night that bought it crazy and built the copy bot and built the slot that so much and then go build. Yes, in some cases it did. The wallet went up with the sniper. It went down with the copy bot, but both of them were extremely good scanners. So I'm gonna go ahead and build that agent out today. So today's agent here is going to be a copy agent. So copy bot AI agent. That's what we're gonna build today. 1.6 copy bot AI agent. And let me tell you why. I want this copy bot AI agent built because essentially I'm looking at, as a human being, what's been working really well. Well, Solana. Deploy my bots on Solana. That's what's been working well. Is it going to change? Maybe. Maybe. But Solana trading, Solana agent, Solana copy trading agent. And in order to do this, I need to go ahead and do a few things. First off, we need to run the wallet tracker, ideally from the cloud, so I can call it there instead of having to run the scanner every time. So that's what I'm going to build today, dude. You can see all this code. Again, it's all on GitHub. Super easy to just go to moondev.com. Just type in moondev, and you're going to get a free starter pack. And essentially, it has my roadmap, my Discord, and my GitHub. So roadmap shows you everything you need to know about automated trading. You can see here, it walks you through all my videos. And there's hundreds of frequently asked questions, or not hundreds, but probably about 70. My whole trading framework, alpha generation and strategies, book list, and then the AI agents for tradings right here.
Die on a treadmill. You might have more talent than me, you might be smarter than me, but if we get on the treadmill together, right? There's two things. You're getting off first, or I'm gonna die. It's really that simple.
So yeah, that's how you get it. Just go grab everything at once. Roadmap, Discord, and GitHub if you're interested in algorithmic trading. I've been doing it for 4 years now. I'm not the best in the world, of course not. It's only been 4 years. But this year, I am super excited to apply what I've learned to agents. So I could go ahead and in 2026 have a full report on, hey, what works better? Me building algorithms or agents building algorithms? This is a new regime. Nobody's explored it before, so I'm exploring it, and I'm doing it all here live on YouTube, and all the code is accessible for everybody, which is fire. So let's go ahead and start talking about what we're going to build today here. And let's go to agents here. Let's go to the README here. No, let's go to the agents here. Agents, and let's add a README here. Um, agents, AI agents. Okay, build list. I want to build a bunch of these. So first today I want to do the Solana copy trading agent. Okay. I also want to build the sentiment agent. Sentiment agent. Okay. Those are gonna work together actually. Sentiment agent. I'll build the RBI agent. I want to build the let's start there. That's fine. Coding. So copy trading agent. Step one is to get the copy bot live again. Update the call to be from api.hapu api.moondev.com to save a ton of time and be able to copy to execute copy bot way faster, and then build out build out agent in order to view that API call. So what I'm doing here is okay. So I had a copy bot running for a while, and honestly, didn't do that great. It did really well as a scanner. I mean, essentially, I was able to pull a ungodly amount of alpha from it from seeing what it was copying. But the overall, just like, hey, copy everybody. Not everybody, but there's 777 wallets I'm picking from. That process, not my favorite. But the same thing happened with the sniper. So the sniper was the same thing. It's like the sniper, it turned $200 into like $800. It got up to 2,000 at one point. I just don't love the game of 98% of these are gonna lose when you're putting money behind it. I understand that game for back testing and whatnot, and I like it because it's free. But I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm just scared. Maybe I'm just scared. So maybe I need to up the size. And either way, I'm building both of these agents to replicate what I did last year. Because last year worked really well, and I missed a lot of things that I could have executed on if I was just here at the computer at all times, essentially. So, yeah, dude, we'll see how this year goes, and I will have a final test here in 2026. Maybe I'll make that my final thesis here. My little YouTube, my final paper. I'll write a paper in 2026. AI agents versus Moon Dev. Moon Dev's agents versus, so humans versus agents in trading. So I'm going to work on that. Let's go to the README here. Vision, detailed disclaimer. Okay, so what I want to say here is this hypothesis. Um, hypothesis. AI agents will be able to build a better quant portfolio than humans. I've spent the last 4 years building quant systems, and 2025 is about replicating that success, but with agents, AI agents orchestrated, doing everything instead of me. By on Jan 1, 2026, I will release a paper of my findings. Findings after a full year of testing AI agents in quant versus the last 4 years of humans. Building quant systems and training others to do so. 2025 is about replicating that success. But with AI agents doing it instead of me. On Jan 1, 2026, I will release a paper of my findings. After a full year of testing AI agents in quant versus the last 4 years of humans. All right, that's it. I think that's fire, dude. Git add read me.md. Okay. Git commit m. This is your starting. This is where you get started. Let's see if I can remember all this. Git push main origin. Git push origin main. Okay, dude. So all of this code should be up there here. And let's just make sure it got up there here. Okay, this is where you get started. I just updated this now. So as I'm live, dude. I'm live and I'm updating live. I'm shipping in production. I just yap, ship, dude. That's all I do. So you do update to the README here. Okay, so this is the vision. The hypothesis is this. The hypothesis is this. AI agents will be able to build a better quant portfolio than humans. Hey, dickhead, get your mind right. Don't preach to me about my perky habit. This is my life. I spent the last 4 years building quant systems and training others to do so. 2025 is about replicating that success, but with AI agents doing it instead of me. On Jan 1, 2026, I will release a paper of my findings after a full year of testing AI agents in quant versus the last 4 years of humans. That's it. AI agents might help address common trading challenges, emotional reactions, ego-driven decisions, inconsistent execution, fatigue effects, impatience, fear and greed cycles. Here are the video updates. So every day I'll make a video update so you understand everything. I'm not going to build docs for now. These are the docs. These are the docs. So lock in and you could have all the code. So if you're sophisticated enough, you could just ask AI, dude. You could always go ask AI. All the code lives here in the source file. And you can see this is the main file that I ran at the start of this to run the bot. I can turn the agents on or off. We have 3 agents now, but it's literally day 3. So the plan is to create a new agent a day, and I'm just going to upload them here, which is fire, dude. We have the risk agent that monitors risk, the trading agent, which just uses very basic LLM prompts in order to trade, the strategy agent here that can use any strategy that you have. And I think that's the key differentiator between this. There's no in my mind, this like abundance for all and this whole prosperity for all is cap. That's very going to be very hard to do. I think it's going to be abundance and prosperity to those that know how to run these agents, not these specifically. You can build your own agents. I don't care. I'm just trying to make this. I'm just trying to make this for myself and my family. I'm just trying to protect, myself and my family. I want to make sure that we are in control of the agents board because AGI is here. Sam Altman just said that AGI is no problem. ASI, artificial super intelligence, is a new mission. So that's a little scary. The agents live in here, and then the strategies will be custom strategies to you. Pretty sick. You can just put them in here and say private underscore, and you will oversee them. So you got to build your edge. Your agents will build your edge as well, and you're not going to want to share your edge when you do find an anomaly. Jim Simons, the best algorithmic trader ever, says there are plenty of anomalies that keep occurring and keep popping up. So if you're vicious enough to attack this game, check out the roadmap, the resources, moondev.com here. You get roadmap, Discord, and GitHub access. So it's pretty fire. And yeah, this is going to be sick, dude. This is going to be sick. So let's just go ahead and keep building. So inside of agents, I want to build these things. Copybot live again. Okay, it's live. That was super simple. It's right here. The problem you're seeing. It's checking all these wallets right now. But as you can see, it would be much better not running in parallel. Let's see if I could do this. I don't want to make it too messy. No. Essentially, this is going through too many wallets and it takes too much time. I think the way I build this is this. So let's make agents here. Agent. So I need to think about the structure here because I want to keep this clean. So if these are our agents here, we want to have agent maybe utils or something. Agent funks. And let's say Solana sol copy. I don't need this because I'm just building that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna release this. It's not needed because I'm gonna go ahead and build what I'm about to build. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so Let's just put it in the main.py, easybot, data strategies. I wish I had like a dev folder or something. Yeah, let's do that. Source. Uh, okay, perfect. Dev added dev folder. Okay, perfect, perfect. So added dev folder so I could just build stuff. Okay, this is gonna be called wallet tracker .py because I want to track the wallets, but how can I build this? Okay, let's just ask AI because I don't want to think. Uh, okay, so main.py here. Got my code right here. So you can copy about here, and what I do is I want to use the inner part, but a bot. Fetch wallets here. As pick. Okay, good. Run main. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do, dude. Well, we'll see. W.run main here. Get definition. And this runs main. This watches TXs. That's it. Okay, perfect. So code essentially goes through hundreds of wallets, and that's the problem. So essentially, right now, I have it set to go through 787 wallets in the CSV file. But essentially, what I needed to do is parallel process those wallets so that in instead of going 2 through all the way to 777, well, instead we will split it into. Can we split it up into 10 parallel processes? Fire. I don't know, but and then build it into the. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we can do that.
I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill. You might have more talent than me, you might be smarter than me, but if we get on the treadmill together, right? There's two things. You're getting off first, or I'm going to die.
I'm gonna die.
It's really that simple.
You know, I actually want to do that here. It just makes more sense to do it in the copy bot, and then I could move it over later if needed. But I kind of want to have this on my server, and then I could have it running all the time, and then we can all access it instead of me just trying to access it. You know, watch TXs. Let's say watch TXs PP. Uh, Copy, paste. Okay, watch TX's PP. Okay, here we go. And then we're gonna say L, 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 L. I hope you modify the code to use parallel processing with Python's multiprocessing module. We'll split the wallets into 10 chunks and process them simultaneously. Here are the key changes needed. Added multiprocessing and partial imports. Created a new process wallet chunk function that handles a subset of wallets. Modified main to split. So the sleep time between API calls is still maintained within each process to avoid rate limiting. Okay, let's try it out, dude. Partial, interesting. Okay, I'm curious to see how this goes. Let's go ahead and run main. We got a bit of an error here. Oh boy, I haven't been here in a minute. I need to just get here as quickly as possible every day, where I just hit my pinky and I talk to the AI and get that running, dude. I just need to run to that. I've been up since 5 a.m. and it's been literally 3 hours to get me here. I forgot about this open ocean opportunity we have, dude. Okay, I'm at 886. 883 is what I started with today. And again, I'm trying to at least get all my limits spent today. At least. At least. I'm trying to hit the limits today. At least. If I don't hit the limits today, you can roast me all day, all right? I mean, please do roast me if I don't hit the limits, dude. If I don't hit the limits today, I'm embarrassed. I'll be straight up embarrassed, dude. I'll be embarrassed. If I don't hit the limit. I got how many more credits? What, 120? If I don't hit the limits, I ain't really working, dude. I'm not really working. I'm not working. I need to hit 200 a day. I haven't got there yet, but I will. I will get there, dude. I promise you, I'll get there. I will get to I will get to 200 credits a day. I'll find a way. Looks like we're getting a lot closer. Nice job. I will find a way to get to 200 credits a day on Cursor. Mark my words. January 6th, dude. January 6th. I don't know what's going on, how I'm not there yet. It's just I yap too much. So this is I'm trying to focus. So this looks fire, dude. Yo, this is super sick, dude. Can you have the total count printed out instead though? And I like that how it shows like process 1, 9, 6, whatever. But I would like to see the total amount of the wallets that are being pulled. So like if our total is 1,000 and yeah, you just count it up better. I'm just the worst prompter in the world. You should never have given me a microphone with my prompts, dude. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna literally yap all day to the mic. Crazy, crazy, crazy world, dude. Crazy, crazy, crazy world. Okay, there we go. Now let's run it. Okay, so 77 is how many it's getting. Can we just change this so they go in order instead of random now? And then we can split things up without doing the random thing since we have 10 processes going. Also, at the very top of this code, please make it so I can have a constant that allows me to pick how many processes will run. Right now, we're doing 10. Okay, so in my config, I believe I have this file called, uh, dude, this is ugly, bro. Random wallets. Let's go ahead and see what Shorty done did. I'll add a constant for the number of processes and remove the random selection logic. Minutes to check or whatever your current value is. Okay, sleep time. Number process, new constant to control your random wallets. Set 0 to disable. Okay, sick, dude. Go ahead and check this out now. I don't understand this part though. This is the output. One thing I don't understand is why does it look like it's still kind of random? Like if you look at the overall number, can you just explain that to me? Let's see. Let's see if I could make the formula out. 200. This would be 3, but why is it 600? That's what I don't understand. Okay. I just don't get that part. I see that what's confusing, the output looks random because all processes are running simultaneously and each process is handling a different chunk of wallets. Let me break down. 0 handles 1 through 104. Okay, nice. 1 handles. Okay, I get it. So they each have 104 calls. I want to move this over to my server. What are the key files that I'm gonna need to move over there? Actually, can you make it so everything except the don't share stuff is just hard coded in here? And if we could make this a single file, that would be amazing. Everything but the don't share, and also remember, don't share anything. If I don't share, I'm on stream. Okay, this is fire, dude. I gotta make sure it works, of course. That's the thing. That's the thing, dude. I should just do this. 100, see if it works.
I'm not negotiating with myself.
Yeah.
The deal was already made. The deal was made when I set out at the beginning of the summer and said, this is the training plan I'm doing. I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it. You know, and throughout that process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to, maybe if we, nope. No, this is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
On my server, I'll also have a don't share config, so don't worry about that. Just worry about everything else being in one file. Perfect. In that case, I'll consolidate everything except the don't share imports into a single file. And then I'll be able to run this on my server. Yes, dude, this is it. And then over here, I could have, I'm deleting this. Oh, that's what I should do, dude. I should put in my git ignore. I should do a dot the dev copy path. Uh, God, dude, this game. I understand you guys though. I'm here. I'm logged, bro. Thanks for having me, bro. Much love. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I could just have. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so this should now apply here. And since it's now in one file, let's say 10 or let's say 50, should be quick. It's weird because it's odd. I changed this for testing the random wallet to 50, and it seems like it still used 104. I essentially need a way to test this with like 100 wallets, so I can make sure all the saving is correct and things like that. So maybe you could just add that to the top as a uh, constant and say test run, and if it equals any number, then that is the number we'll test. Number of wallets we'll test. So I could set the test run to 100, and then instead of however many we have, it would override it to 100. And then if it's at 0, then it'll just be disabled. I like that, dude. She's a good thinker. So good for her. Good for her. We'll just go ahead and accept here. All right, now let's try this test run, dude. Random wallets. Let's hit the 0. Test run. Okay, let's get it. Should be 5, dude. So 1 out of 10. Perfect. Can you teach me a bit about why we pick parallel processing over asyncio and when asyncio is better and things like that? Just try to learn. Says 10 out of 10 on most of them. There we go. Future warning. Found 218 transactions in parallel. Let's remove that warning for sure. Remove this warning, please. Remove this warning, please. That's my bad. If you can't understand me, then the AI can't understand me either. So I'm going to speak more clearly. I'll modify the code to handle the data frame concatenation warning. Here's the fix. Nice. Accept. Okay. We're going to go here and say test run. Let's do 50. And then where is it saving? .csv. Cut following. Cut following. Recent TXs. Results to recent TXs. Okay, so we can see here. I could build this to be a database, dude, of, yeah, this could be fire, bro. So easy readme here. These are the docs, the data dogs here, the agents. Build out a DB of recent TXs for any tracked wallet we have or that has been put in the Discord. Okay. And constantly run. Then give access to everyone. I like that. Like that a lot, dude. Okay, let's get back here. Done with first run. Nice. I think we already applied this. Perfect. Let's go ahead and run this again. Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. 50 this time. Five out of five. Here we go. Let's go read that asyncio thing. All right, perfect. And they should be saved transactions. Perfect, perfect. I think this is pretty interesting, actually. The idea of having an AI that essentially is layered on top of a copy bot is pretty cool. And we did something similar in the past with the vibe check with the sniper, and it was cool. It was cool. I wish I would have spent more time on it, but whatever. We here now. We locked. We locked, dude. We're locked, and the vision is clear. Super clear, dude. So much love to you.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
We lock, dude, every day. So 50 TXs saved to probably recent TXs. Data, okay. I think the next step is just take this and try to get this up on my server. Let me go dark for half a second. Just grab my server. Cause you know I'm a data dog. Let's go ahead and log in now to the server. Connect to host. I should set up that SSH because that's so much easier than finding my password. That's some crazy stuff I'm doing, dude. We're doing some crazy stuff. Okay. I'm back. Sorry, dude. Sorry, I was gone. Sorry, I was gone. But I'm here now. Okay, we gotta look through. We gotta look through this code and see right now where are the CSVs because we'll have to change those. So all this should be fine. CSVs cut following. Where am I gonna put this on the server is the question. Um, where do I have access? Yes, okay. I'm just gonna do this actually. What's this called? Copybot? Copybot. Alright. And then I'm actually gonna pull over. I'm gonna grab 1 second here. Pull over my don't share. So it's in there. And then also watch TXs. PP. Gotta put it in there actually. Okay, sick, dude, sick. Screen, can I show you this? Yes. Okay, so I got it all set up here. Let's say now I need to figure out how to get this working on the API. Well, first let's do this. Cut following, we have to see where the CSVs are here. And I'm gonna make another folder in here. No, I don't need to make another following. I'll just say I need to make a cut following .py. Okay. Recent tx's.csv. Oh, sorry, it was cut following.csv. And then I also need to make the recent tx's.csv. So let me grab that real quick. And these are files I'm putting in here because then I'll be able to access this data through the API. Are those the only two CSVs here? recent TXs and cut following. Cut following, recent TXs, yes. So what is cut following? Cut following is I also want to do that. Have the scanned tokens, transactions, tokens shown on a Discord channel with the API key and link plus tutorial so everyone can access. It's gonna be fire. Okay, let's just keep it pushing, dude. Let's keep it pushing. Hit save on that. Okay. Recent TX is here. Okay, perfect. So this will need to be in this file. Now I need to go change this file a little bit. Here, I'm actually on my server, so you can't see this part, but you see all the code on your screen, so that's chill. That's chill. He's a chill guy. Recent TX is here. Oh, actually, you know what? I got the paths all effed up. It's copy relative path. Recent TX is here. Because it's all up in there. It's all up in multiple folders this time. So let's go ahead and change all these. Recent TX is here. Ah, damn, dude. That's better. That's better idea, actually. No, this is chill. This is chill. This is chill. He's chill. He's chill. He's chill. I swear. I swear he's chill. All right. Cut following here. So cut following is all of the cut following people. Great explanation, dude. I'm not explaining things anymore. I'm sorry, dude. I ain't got time for that. Much love to you, though. I hope you get everything you ever work for. I think you could have it. I think you can have it all. You deserve it all. You deserve the world, dude. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is say screen S. See if I can get this bugger running, dude. See if I can get this bugger running. Screen S. And then I'm gonna call this copy. Copy scanner. And then I'm gonna say CD into API slash copy bot. Copy scanner, I should call it. Whatever, copy bot's fine. I already wrote it. It's already been done. And then I'm gonna say Python watch TXs pp.
You have to, in a business like this, just keep making things better, keep improving the system, because other parts of it are going to wear out after a while. People will catch on to this or they'll catch on to that. So you just have to, like in any business, you just have to make things better and better and better, because that's what everyone else is trying to do.
Forgot to save it. No columns to parse from the file. Yeah, because I haven't put it in there yet, duder. Cut following, we got to get the true cut following. So let's do that. CSV's here. Cut following. Here it is. So this is my cut following, meaning all the people that I'm following. Not good, not bad. I don't know. I mean, bad so far, but good. It's hard to explain, dude. It's hard to explain, but it's done very poorly, but really great. And if you've been here, you understand. You understand. And that's why I'm having my agents do this more meticulously. That's what I'm thinking. Because if I was on it, able to focus, that's essentially it, dude. AI agents enable you to like low-key fully focus on things, or at least have like 3 agents focusing on them while you're focused on other things. I don't know. We'll see. There's so many unknowns. I love games like this, dude. I love games like this where you just don't know what's gonna happen. So you don't know what's next. You know nothing. You know nothing, bro. You know nothing. I've got this running here now. So I'm doing a little test run. So the cut following is all the people that I try to follow. But there's a lot of them. That's why I'm doing this parallel processing thing. Error saving. Okay, so I need to copy the full path. Good thing I checked it, dude. That's why you double check. That's why you double check. I mean, duh. Who am I talking to? You guys are way ahead of me, so much love. Thank you for coming. You know? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate your ideas. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing your ideas in the chat. That's all love, dude. That's all love. All right, dude. So here we go. Got it ready to get on another little testy. Testy McTester said. Yes. It's almost done. Error saving. No columns to parse from file. Ah, okay, okay. I need to make sure that this file here, let's go to CSVs. Recent TXs. Let's just override that bad boy. Replace that. Run it back. And then while that's going, I don't need to watch it. I could go ahead here and say config server here. And let's ask here actually. I'll just go to wallet tracker so I can have something free here. And let's say above is my server code, and I'll also attach my configured utils above, but it's running an API on my server, and essentially I would like to add another API call to it that is just simply grabbing a CSV file, similar to how it grabs a CSV file for these ones, but I'll put the links or the paths, the full paths to the original CSVs it's calling. I want to make sure that it continues to call those original data sources but then I also want to go ahead and give it access to call this new data source. And I'll give you the CSV path for that. So let's give the config. Okay, and then also the utils. Links OI. I'm gonna make this a folder in the copybot then. Yeah, because I set it up like that before. Okay, yeah, I got a better way to do this. I'm just working on structure over here. Stupid stuff. Not stupid. It's not stupid, boo. It's not stupid. It's just I'm moving fast just like you, bro. I want to go faster, and I know we're going fast, but slow your whole ass down, boo Daff. Come on, dude. Okay, I'm gonna make a folder in here called data. I'm gonna put the cut following in there and recent TXs. Oh, that's a good idea. For right here. For wallets, we get cut for Discord add. No, I can't do that. That's not gonna work actually. Okay, dude, that's gonna be far. It's gonna be far, gonna be far. What a fire world we live in, dude. What a fire world. What a fire world. Okay, so what else do I need to add here? Well, I'm getting this API set up here, and I actually need to change my paths now, copy path. And I need to run this back one more time, but it's okay. Copy, cut following. And I'm gonna change that to follow list. And I'm gonna change this to their recent transactions, TXs. Okay, copy path here. And I'm gonna say here, cut following is now follow list. And then copy path here is recent transactions. Oh, I should have done the full follow list first. So I have to put it in two places because one is reading, copy path. Recent transactions here. Cut following here. So it's now follow list, copy path. Okay, great. All right, so now let's try to run it back. Say copy path here. CD up into this hole. Then Python. Run it. Okay, so I'm doing one more 50 test because this is gonna be fun. send me the or put the updated server.py code here in this file, and then if there's any updates I need for the other files, just go ahead and print them out here, and I will copy them into my server. Okay, let's get that going while the test is going over there. I hope you add a new CSV endpoint. Ah, fudge. That's my bad. That's my bad. So in order below are first off the current paths to the data folder of the Lix OI funded, but I want to also have the path, this new path to the new data folder for the copy bot, which we're implementing, which will be the second path. So keep everything the same, working the same with the first path, and then we're just implementing the new 2 data sources in the second path. And I will give you links to all those. Okay, so Lix OI. Well, it has that path, so I don't need to do that copy path. These are the 2 files. Copy path. Copy path. I would like both of them accessible from the API, and we'll use the same API keys, setup, and all that good stuff. So try to change as little as possible and make this work. And make sure it still works as it did before. Thank you so much. You are so kind, and I love you. I'm just a little harsh on her sometimes, and I want to make sure she knows that it's just like, you know, dude, I'm just stepping on the gas beat. That's it. Okay, in the utils here, I want to go ahead and change that up here. It says, okay, let's copy this. This is actually the config, my name. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. Perfect. Now for the main server.py changes, we'll add new endpoints and modify the existing. Okay, so from config. So on the server here, okay, okay, first off, let's run this here at full size. So all wallets, test run 0. Number of processes. How often will this code run? For now, it does the parallel process, and then essentially how long does it sleep in between? Okay, perfect. Can you tell me the part of the code that is at the very top then? What does that mean? Minutes to check. How does that work inside the code? Just making sure this runs all times. And just keeps getting the new. It's using the code to determine how far back. Okay. It's how far back in the code? Yes. How far back in the how far back to check where TX is? Perfect. That makes more sense. Okay, sick, dude. AI is so sick. I could just build anything. Literally, I could build anything. I went from not being able to build anything to building everything. Okay, so now we have a parallel process rolling for 1,046 wallets, 1046. And now I can back out of that screen here. Oh, wrong button. Back out of that screen. Then I say screen ls here so I can see all my other screens. And on these screens, I have an API screen. So I'm going to copy path and I'm going to say Python, or sorry, screen R API. Okay, perfect. I can see the request coming in. And we are Gucci. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. And okay, now I could go to the server here, make those changes. So no changes until list CSV's endpoint. List CSV's endpoint. Let's call this server.py. Just gotta rerun this, dude. So she could just do it for me so I can copy paste because I'm a lazy mofo. That's okay, S cabro. If I ask how Solana price. That doesn't work, does it? I don't still have that. Took that out. I thought. Server copy bot. Implement here at server copy bot. Saved up. Run it. Weirdo. Try to just go up over there, dude. What you doing, dude? Nothing chilling at the Holiday Inn.
I'm not negotiating with myself.
Yeah.
The deal was already made. The deal was made when I set out at the beginning of the summer and said, this is the training plan I'm doing. I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it. You know, throughout that process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to, maybe if we, nope. No, this is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Make sure this still works, dude. Perfect. It still works. Is it possible to update this code in order to make it a call that is there's no API key needed? That would be amazing if we could have no API key needed on this call, and it just allows people to call it. Nah, I don't know if I want to do no API key. I'm gonna think about this for a second. I'm just gonna put the API key in here so you can see it. That's what we're gonna do. Well, let's think about this for a second. I'm just gonna put the API key in the Discord. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that because I don't know how this is yet. Like having other people hit my server, you know? So I gotta warm up to this. I'm gonna warm up to this. I'll put it in the Discord. I'll put it in there for the data docs. The data docs can have it. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. And let's see, maybe I could have this. It's already set up. So let's go to the server again. And now I can probably test it. Watch TX is here. Boot API call. Okay, perfect. Let's run this, see if it works. Can't import that from don't share. Moon Dev API. Where do we use that? Moon Dev. Oh. How do I use it? Just remove it, eh? Just remove it. Starting script, finish script. Okay, I'm just gonna grab one that's working right now. API.moondev. Okay, get linked data here. Here's an example of how to call the API. This file is an example of how to call the MoonDev API. And please go ahead and update it so it has the imports and all that good stuff. Don't share. My don't share.py has the MoonDev API key in it. And obviously we need to import pandas and all that good stuff, date time, all that stuff. But then I want to go ahead and run this new API endpoint call to test if it works. And the new endpoint API call is showed below in the server that I'm building. And please make that code update. I'm just an idiot. It just show every time I do a voice prompt, it just shows like, dude, can you please be more concise? Please. I'm working on it, fam. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Let's just say that. I'm working on it. So I'm aware. I'm well aware. I be yapping too much. I gotta hold it back. I get excited, dude. I get excited. So I gotta give it an example of the API call. Copy bot. You can see the attached code uses this call here. And just so you can see the setup, the full server code is below. You don't need to use it, but just for your reference. And below is all the server code just for your reference when building this. Obviously, you don't need to use any of the code on the server, but you can see how it's all set up so you can make the call correctly and update this code. Damn, she fast as fuck, bro. I mean, it ain't called that, but close enough. Have it go ahead and print out both of the API call results. Just the tail of the data frames, though. Damn, dude, this is embarrassing. I need to speak more better. I gotta get gooder at speaking, cousin. The AI can't understand me, or the translation can't understand me. Translation can't understand me. The AI can't understand me. That's it. All right, let's run it, dog. It's because you don't know the path. Okay, let's go ahead and say cursor here. So actually, we aren't TypeScript guys, so we say follow list here. And we're not writing that much either, so TX is. Okay, let's run it back, dude. 404. Okay. Copy by data. Data. Yo, doesn't the server say that, dude? Oh, it doesn't. That's why, dude. It was this. It was this. What is this stuff, dude? Get this up out of here. I knew you went somewhere. I didn't know you went there, though. Async. Async. We're going to change this to async. That's the only funky we're changing. Back to the server here on the server side. Server side, we saw async root. Get them, dude. Get everybody. Async root. Def root. Here it is. Paste it. Okay. Let's run it back. Keep running it back. You can get all the code, dude, here. So everything I build, dude, I build it open source now. So that's fire. That's what you wanted, right? Big dog. That's what you wanted. Big dog wanted that. Big Gilf. So it says copybot. So copy path here. Follow list here. So transactions. Oh, I just spelled it wrong. You're so silly, dude. All right, let's go ahead and run it back. Let's 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 keep running it back. I get this error, dude. I keep getting this error when I call using the below code. I'm trying to test it from my computer. It's the 404B, dude. I mean, it says it's not found. And then here's the path to the data folder that has the follow list and the recent TXs. Copy path here. This is the path with all of the data in it that I'm trying to send, like the recent TXs and follow list. Okay, I'm just over here debugging because I'm a debugger. Datadog debugs. All right, let's go ahead here and say API call again. So this is the call I get. I get this error now. I get this error now. God damn, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this whole time you haven't been able to understand me, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. This whole time you haven't been able to understand me because I'm not speaking clear enough for the AI. So can you understand me, dude? I'm so sorry. This whole time. Just getting exposed by this AI over and over again, dude. Too wordy. He's too wordy. There we go. It looks like it worked for the second one, just not the first one. We should just have this be setting back the pandas data frame, essentially, in CSV format like that, just like we do with the open interest and liquidation stuff. So there's already an example of that in this code you could use. And let's just do it the same way. It's super clean. These are CSVs built with pandas. Panda, 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 panda. Ah, yes, let's modify the follow endpoint to use the same CSV streaming. Except this is much cleaner. Instead of trying to convert to JSON, yeah, what are you doing, dude? Good thing Moon Dab's here, dude, because this girl is trippy. Try to convert it to JSON first. Yeah, right, dude. What is this trash? I don't want none of that. No way. No way, dude. Give me I want a nice clean pandas data frame. Okay, so that didn't work either, but recent transactions successful.
Tan cagao, tengo un rifle nuevo que ni lo he tocado. Los fraternos son los peines que tengo tepeado.
That's weird, dude. You can see this is the error I got from my API call. I'm trying to test it all locally so I could get the data, but it seems that there's no follow list data available, even though I could show you the head of the follow list right now. It's just a follow list.csv, and here's the path below. Oh, I see what's going on. There's no follow list. Follow list. Oh, there is a follow list. There is. It's a weird thing. Conflicts. Remove. Wait. What did I just do? Recent TXs here. Follow list here. So here's the follow list. It's working great. Let's run it back just in case. Maybe I had an error there. Yeah, so it says no follow list. But there is a follow list. So you can see the transactions are fire. We got those. Step 1 done. Step numero uno, completo. Okay, let's see what she said about that. She said, I see the issue. Let's update both endpoints to ensure the fill response approach works consistently. Thank you. What is the issue, dude? Ready, set, go. All right, let's run it back. Damn, dude. So weird. I'm gonna do that over here, actually. I get this error, which is weird because on the server you can see it's getting the data. And where's that follow list and recent transactions? This is the server stuff below. So that's a little odd. Okay, there's a mismatch between the endpoints. Thank God I switched back to here and started asking her because the other girl probably tripping. She like, what? Nah. This is odd because it still doesn't work. And I'm sure that it's working on the server part. We aren't looking for JSON back. We're looking for CSV file. We're just grabbing a CSV file. That's it. Panda style. Motherfucker. The fuck? Who the fuck uses JSON? That's my question. JSON. I'm a data dog. I'm not a JSON dog. I'm a data dog. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff, dude. The response is already going to be in CSV format. In Panda CSV format. So why are we converting it? I don't get that. Is it needed? If it is, then just keep it. But if not, then tell me why. I'm right. I'm right all the freaking time. It's crazy, dude. Stop it. Why am I always right? Between me and you should be right more than me, dude. This often uses safety measure. Okay, let's try it then. Nice, dude. Okay, we got the data. We data dogs. So you can see that these are the last 5 rows of the people that I'm following here. Nice. So we can open them up fairly easily. Okay, sick, dude. So those are the people on my list. And what's going on over here? Hyper liquid. BTC ETH. What time is it? 9:30. So it's 8:30 East Coast. Because you know we in the ocean. If you want to claim the starter pack, the free algo trade roadmap, which you can see down here, you should do that. Claim your starter pack right here. The roadmap. You can access our Discord. And also the GitHub. The GitHub is right here, dude. This GitHub is where I'm posting everything. What I'm building now, dude. I'm just building. I put everything in here. Everything that I've learned the last 4 years, it's all going to be in here, in this GitHub. So all you have to do to keep this GitHub is click fork. It copies it, and also you can hit star. It saves it. So copy it, and you're able to change star to save it, dude. Everything that I build from this day onward, or yesterday, or the January 1st, January 2025. It's all for the agents now. I just really like this project. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad, and I don't, it's not. That's not the point. The point is to find out, because if it's good, you know it's going to be revolutionary. If it's bad, it's like, okay, I wasted a year. Not really, because I'll learn so much along the way. So that's the thesis for this year is, hey, I have 4 years of data here as an algorithmic trader, coming from not being an algorithmic trader to becoming an algorithmic trader and deploying models in the market live. I have that data for 4 years, and I want to compare it to the next year, 1 year full of me spending my time building agents to do what I did, but at a higher level. So you know exactly what I'm building. What are you building? I don't know, but we're going to give you everything. I'm going to give you my all every day. That's it.
I'm not negotiating with myself.
Yeah.
The deal was already made. The deal was made. When I set out at the beginning of the summer and said, this is the training plan I'm doing, I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it. You know, throughout that process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to, maybe if we, nope. No, this is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
All right, so this is available, by the way, on moondev.com. The starter pack. Starter pack, Algo Trader starter pack here. And you can have access to everything that you need for free, dude. For free. Free on YouTube. Free on Notion. Free on Discord. Free on GitHub, dude. You can have it. Just go to moondev.com. Let's keep it going, dude. So we got the data that we need because we data dogs. We data dogs. So now that we have this data, I think I'm going to get some cold eggs real quick and get rejuvenated here. I've been up since 5 a.m., so I'm about 4.5 hours into my day here. Much love to you. Thanks for coming through. I do have a word from our sponsors, and our sponsors are me, motherfucker, because I step on the gas all fucking alone, and I don't give a fuck about who gets in my way. I have a vision, and I will attack it relentlessly with love, though. With love and care, dude. With love and care. So I'm just gonna keep going, keep treating people around me with love, and keep attacking my vision. And I have a very, very clear vision of this year, how this is gonna go. So it might work, it might not. AI agents to replace me. AI agents to compete with me. AI agents to do what I've done in the last 4 years. But 24/7, 365. That's gonna be nuts, dude. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with this trading bot framework, and I'm not only gonna let you steal it, I'm gonna help you master it in the next 15 days in the Algo Trade Camp. If you are a crypto trader who is ambitious, committed, and persistent, and you're typically good at what you do, but your trading results are just not where you want them to be, well, here's a quick question for you. How would it feel if you could have a trading bot that traded for you for the rest of your life? With or without you logging into the computer each day? You see, I'm just a regular dude, but for the last few years, I've been using trading bots to manage my admittedly low 7-figure personal portfolio, while others struggle with controlling their emotions, staring at the charts all day. When you meet me at the Algo Trade Camp, I'm gonna give you my exact blueprint. Look, we've all seen the countless ads, the cliches, the kids in the rented Lambos telling you how to trade. This isn't that. This is a proven trading bot system backed by real data and thousands of hours of research into automated trading systems. I put this system to the test using it to build a swarm of trading bots to manage my own personal portfolio. While I can't give you a plug and play, set and forget and make $1 billion overnight bot, I put my money where my mouth is, and I use this exact framework to build all of my trading bots. But look, you've seen trading bots in the wild, you've heard of successful algo traders, and you hear of quants that have become wildly successful and make crazy money, so you know it's possible to automate your trading. And you're watching this video right now, so I know you're super smart, because searching for a better, more efficient way to trade, that's just something smart people do.